She was smart, and she had a big heart full of gold. She held more value within her soul than anything any man had ever bought or sold. She was priceless. Her Highness, my queen, my rock, my world, and everything in between. I mean, she was beautiful. You had to have seen her. From the way that she smiled to the brown in her eyes, but it was much more than physical in a way I can't describe, but I admired her. Thanked God for her. Praised Allah for creating her. Perfection in its purest form is clear He took His time. She was confident, with passion that raged from her eyes, burned in her soul, emanated so strongly that even I could feel it on me. She was driven, ambitious, and it was infectious. For me, I was inspired. I aspired to be like her, never tired, always pushing forward, no matter what her enemies conspired against her. Even as every obstacle possible beat down on her back, making it almost impossible to see much further than what was right in front of her, she carried on, marched forward. She was a soldier, I tell you. Equipped with nothing more than a heart on her sleeve and a mind that believed that she could achieve all those goals that she dreamed in her dreams. She was her own dream team. She was independent. Never asked anyone for a dime. If she couldn't get it or do it on her own time, she never lost her mind. She just took it as a sign that maybe it wasn't her time to shine. Not yet. So she would wait. She was patient. She found herself waiting often, debating often. Uncertainty and worry bothered her often. Tried to get her to lighten up and soften, but that didn't stop her. Maintaining that perfect posture that her mother taught her, she progressed. She knew that the power she possessed and her calculated steps would one day lead her to success. She was blessed. God made no mistake when He made her. Even He Himself was impressed. And so was everyone else. She was loved. Adoration and affection poured in from every direction from people whose minds were under the perception that among them was this girl, the very epitome of perfection. They idolized her. And so did I. And I spent so long trying to find her, but as the years passed and over time, I realized that this girl was nothing but a faint image in the back of my mind. She didn't exist. And this was weird because I felt her presence so strongly. But she lived within me, a part of me, and a part of you. You see, we all have our own ideas of a perfect girl, blurring our visions of reality, confusing our understanding, and making us hate ourselves so that when we look in the mirror we can't see that in our own ways we can be perfect. Ideas of perfect girls and perfect worlds have us wanting to change who we are, to meet the passing bar of the standards that we set so high, entirely forgetting that there is a whole other dimension to beauty that meets the eye, and I pray that one day we will wake up and find